Right now on What's Up Weekly, we have a Red Bull athlete on campus talking to Little 500 racers.
And we're talking Grammy nominations and also what your good rapping says about you. All coming up.
Hello and welcome to What's Up Weekly. This is the last episode of the season. I'm Elizabeth Pace.
And I'm Sierra Hignite.
As the spring semester approaches, Little 500 riders are amping up their training schedules for the upcoming race in April. The Riders' Council invited 7-time world champion Red Bull athlete Rebecca Rusch to speak to the 2015 riders. She compared her training regimen as a professional athlete to the training schedule of the Little 500 riders. She says she hopes she can help the riders find a deeper meaning behind the drive to race.
And so the message really for all the ladies tonight is, what is your definition of success? And how are you going to be able to look back in April and be like, my goal is that every person on that track that day, every woman feels like they won in one way or another.
Rusch says she hopes to return to Bloomington as a spectator in the Little 500 race this coming April.
And speaking of celebrities, that takes us right into our trending topics. As some of you may have seen, Kim Kardashian has leaked her baby name. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West released the name of their newborn son via Instagram on Monday afternoon. The long-awaited blessing is named Saint West, which is no shock considering his father is referred to under the self-proclaimed name Yeezus. Some pop culture junkies find it odd that Kim's son is coincidentally named after her ex, Reggie Bush's professional football team, the New Orleans Saints. Regardless of the reasoning, the sweet bundle of joy was born Saturday and is healthy to the farthest of our knowledge.
I thought it was cute how she Instagrammed it with the little icons. I'm waiting to see the picture of. I'm dying to see I want to see if he looks like North.
And which she has such prominent features that are clearly from her mother and father that I'm sure this baby's going to be just as pretty as a sister. But I wonder if she'll wait as long as Courtney did with her recent son, Rain. It was longer than a month before she posted a picture of that kid.
That's true, and Kanye is known to be a very private individual, so he's,
right.
I can guess that he's probably leaning towards that.
Yeah, which he won't even let North really be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so. But moving on to our next trending topic, the Grammy nomination nominees were announced. The names were released on Monday of the artists in reach of the coveted gold gramophone. We have got the updates on some of the categories with the most competition. A few popular new artist nominations include Tori Kelly, Meghan Trainor, and Sam Hunt. A few Record of the Year artists are Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd. And competing for Song of the Year, we have All Right, Blank Space, Girl Crush, and See You Again, along with Thinking Out Loud. And competing for Album of the Year, we have Sound and Color, To Pimp a Butterfly, Traveler, 1989, and Beauty Behind the Madness. There is heavy competition this year, leaving critics between the fences on who is going to win.
So Sierra, who's your favorite? Who do you want to win?
Don't get me wrong, I love some Taylor Swift, but I am rooting for Ed Sheeran and Thinking Out Loud because I am obsessed with that song.
I love it, and actually 1989 wasn't my favorite albums of T Swift.
True, I'm not going to say it's my favorite album, but there were select songs on there.
Some of my favorite songs of hers, but overall as an album, I'm not sure.
I agree. I like her transition into the pop,
That's
whatever
true.
she's doing now, but I love some original country breakup Taylor Swift. I love it.
I do too. I miss some of that country in T Swift.
I do, and it's she rocks what she's doing now. I love Bad Blood.
Yep.
But I miss the old Taylor.
I want a little bit of that country back.
I do. We also have another big announcement in our trending topics this week. The Little 5 performer was announced earlier this month. IU announced who would be the Little 5 performer this year. Tickets are now available and can be charged to your Bursar account to see Lil Wayne perform in the auditorium during Little 5. This concert has received a lot of positive attention as this is one of the largest name performers IU has had during the legendary week in years. You can buy tickets online or in the auditorium box office.
I know some other big names like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right.
Lil Wayne's coming back. They've got to just keep up their stature for these performers.
They really do. We've had, other than obviously the Little 5 performers, but just a lot of big names in Bloomington recently between the Bluebird and just regular year-long concerts. We're doing well.
We are. It's a good time to be in Bloomington.
It is.
So be sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
and it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
as you can see behind me.
Gifts for the special people in your life, we are approaching the point where you will need to start to wrap them up for presentation. But does the way you wrap your gift say something about the thought you put into it? We've got the answer.
There are many options when it comes to wrapping gifts, but does the way you wrap your gift say something about the thought that you put into it?
Yes, because I feel like if it's a nice present, then you're going to want to wrap it nice with in a box and paper and a bow, but if it's not the greatest gift or something that you don't really like, I guess it would be easier to just put it in a bag.
If you wrap the gift neatly in paper, does it mean you put more thought into the gift and that you care more about the person you're giving it to?
If you don't really care about what you got someone, you're just gonna throw it in there and not really care what they think about it because you know it sucks. But if you really like the present you got them, you're gonna make it look prettier and nicer, so that it's a big gesture.
When you neatly put the gift in the bag, is it telling them you like them enough to give them a gift, but not enough to take the time to wrap it?
And then if you take the time to wrap it all nice and pretty, then you know that you care about either who you're giving it to or what you got them.
What does it mean if you keep the gift in the store packaging?
I definitely think that the box is nicer, but I feel like you could also make a bag look nicer than a regular store bag with tissue and a bow.
It looks like we have come to the consensus that as long as the gift looks neat and well decorated, you're safe. If you are gift wrapping challenged, some malls offer a gift wrapping station where you can pay to have your gifts neatly wrapped, and the proceeds go to charity.
Make sure you take the time to really think about how you'll be presenting your gift this year, because you would not want to send the wrong message.
Well, that's all we have for you on this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. We'll be back after the new year with a brand new season.
But we will still keep you updated with all our campus and local news. Follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU and like our Facebook, IUS TV News.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next year.